1947, a city of dreams turned into a city of nightmares. This is the story of Elizabeth Short, better known as the Black Dahlia. Elizabeth Short, a vision of beauty and ambition, was a young woman who dreamed of the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Born in the small city of Medford, Massachusetts, Short had a childhood that was far from the limelight. Yet, she was enamored with the captivating world of film and stardom. Her radiant smile and striking black hair made her a standout, and she was driven by an insatiable desire to see her name in lights. She left the familiarity of Medford behind, venturing out to the sun-soaked streets of Los Angeles, the city where dreams were said to come true. But Los Angeles in the 40s was a different beast. Beneath the surface of Hollywood's glimmering facade, there was a dark underbelly teeming with corruption, crime, and unsolved mysteries. Elizabeth, like many young women of her time, was captivated by the allure of Hollywood. She yearned to be a part of it, to bask in the glow of the silver screen. Her journey wasn't easy. She faced the harsh realities of trying to make it in a city where dreams often ended up as illusions. But she held on to her aspirations, her spirit unbroken. Yet, as she navigated her way through the City of Angels, little did she know that she was being drawn into a web of darkness that would soon engulf her. Her dreams, her aspirations, her life would soon take a turn that no one could have ever predicted. She was about to become the center of one of the most notorious unsolved cases in the annals of American crime history. Little did she know, her dreams would lead her to a fate no one could have predicted. This is the story of Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia, a tale of dreams turned into a chilling enigma that continues to baffle and intrigue us even now, more than 7 decades later. January 15, 1947, a horrifying discovery that would shock a nation. A typical Wednesday morning in Leimert Park, Los Angeles, took a dark turn when a local resident, Betty Bersinger, out for a stroll with her young daughter, stumbled upon a sight that would haunt her forever. Lying in the grass, bisected at the waist, was the lifeless body of a young woman. It was Elizabeth Short, a 22-year-old Boston native who had come to the city of dreams with stars in her eyes. But what she found was a cruel end in a vacant lot, her body mutilated in a way that seemed to mock the very dreams she pursued. The grim discovery sent a chill down the spine of the community. The police were immediately alerted, and the crime scene was quickly cordoned off. The sight was so horrific that initial responders thought they had stumbled upon a mannequin. The reality, however, was far more gruesome. Elizabeth's body had been drained of blood, her face slashed from ear to ear into a chilling imitation of a smile, a grim parody that would later be dubbed the Glasgow Smile. As the news broke, a wave of shock washed over the city. The brutality of the crime was a stark contrast to the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, which lay just a stone's throw away. The city of dreams had suddenly become a city of nightmares. Investigators were left scrambling, faced with a crime scene that offered more questions than answers. Who could commit such a horrific act? What was the motive? And most importantly, would they be able to bring the perpetrator to justice? The scene was set for one of the most infamous unsolved cases in American history, a case that would grip the nation and the world for decades to come. The stage was set for the mystery of the Black Dahlia. The gruesome scene, a stark contrast to the city's glitz and glamour, sent shockwaves through the community. The tale of the Black Dahlia had only just begun, and the echoes of this chilling story continue to reverberate today. In an era of sensationalism, the Black Dahlia became a media sensation. The gruesome details of Elizabeth Short's murder captivated the public's imagination. Newspapers of the day, in a race to outdo each other, published lurid stories about the young woman's life and death. The press was relentless, splashing headlines across front pages, digging into Short's past, and even coining her infamous moniker, the Black Dahlia. This nickname, a dramatic twist on a popular film of the time, The Blue Dahlia, seemed to encapsulate the allure and danger of Hollywood. As the story spread, it became less about the victim and more about the spectacle, the mystery, the unanswered questions. The media's role in perpetuating the sensationalism of the case cannot be underestimated. In the midst of the media frenzy, the hunt for the killer intensified, adding yet another layer to this enduring enigma. As the investigation deepened, a cast of characters emerged, each with their own dark secrets. The Black Dahlia case was a veritable maze of shadows and whispers, a who's who of the seedy underbelly of post-war Los Angeles. First there was Robert Manley, a salesman and acquaintance of Elizabeth Short. He was one of the last people to see her alive. Manley had a history of mental health issues which, coupled with the timing of his interaction with Short, made him a prime suspect. Yet despite intense scrutiny, he was eventually cleared of any involvement. Then we have Dr. George Hodel, a prominent physician with a dark side. His own son, Steve Hodel, a former LA detective, accused him of the murder years later. The elder Hodel had a reputation for hosting lavish parties and dabbling in the dark arts. His home was searched, and though evidence of other illegal activities was found, nothing directly linked him to the Black Dahlia murder. Another suspect was Leslie Dillon, a bellhop with a criminal past and an uncanny knowledge about the murder. His detailed letters to the police raised eyebrows, but again, the investigation hit a dead end. Dillon was released due to lack of evidence. The list of suspects was long, each one more intriguing than the last. The case attracted a motley crew of confessed killers, attention seekers, and individuals with a macabre fascination for the gruesome crime, and yet, the trail kept going cold. The Black Dahlia's killer remained elusive, a phantom slipping through the cracks of a sprawling city, leaving behind a legacy of fear and fascination. This was a puzzle that refused to be solved, a narrative with too many characters and not enough answers. In spite of numerous suspects and extensive investigations, the killer remained at large. And so the question lingers. Who killed the Black Dahlia? It's a question that continues to haunt us, a chilling reminder of a mystery that to this day remains unsolved. Over the years, theories have multiplied, but the truth remains elusive. The Black Dahlia case has become a breeding ground for speculation, with theories as diverse as the people who propose them. Let's delve into some of the most prominent theories. First, there's the idea of mob involvement. The mafia has long been suspected in the case, given their notorious presence in Los Angeles during this era. Some believe that Elizabeth Short was caught up in a dangerous web of organized crime, perhaps even serving as a message or warning to others. Yet despite the intrigue of this theory, concrete evidence has been elusive. Then, we have the Hollywood conspiracy theory. Elizabeth Short did aspire to be an actress after all. This theory suggests Short fell victim to the dark underbelly of Hollywood, perhaps at the hands of a powerful figure who wished to silence her. This narrative is compelling, painting a picture of a starry-eyed innocent swallowed by a world of glamour and corruption. But again, the lack of tangible proof leaves this theory in the realm of speculation. Some even propose that the killer was a skilled surgeon or a medical student due to the precision of the mutilation. This theory, while chilling, does offer a plausible explanation for the gruesome state of Short's body. However, like the other theories, it is yet to be confirmed. These theories exist because of the enduring mystery surrounding the Black Dahlia case. They fill the void left by unanswered questions and unsolved crimes. They give us narratives to cling to, stories that attempt to make sense of a senseless act. Yet, each theory, no matter how intriguing or plausible, ultimately serves as a reminder of the case's unresolved status. As the years roll on, the case remains a haunting enigma, a dark spot in the glittering history of Hollywood. The theories continue to multiply, the questions linger, and the Black Dahlia remains an enduring symbol of one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries of all time. The Black Dahlia, a name that echoes through time, immortalized in the annals of true crime. Elizabeth Short's tragic end did not mark the end of her story, but rather the beginning. Her tale has transcended decades, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. Through the lens of Hollywood, her life and death have been depicted in countless films, each attempting to dissect the enigma that she was and still is. Authors have penned novels, spinning intricate tales around the mystery that shrouds her demise. Television series have woven her into their narratives, her character serving as a haunting symbol of lost innocence. Yet amid all the portrayals and speculations, the truth of her story remains elusive, buried deep within the shadows of the past. In death, Elizabeth Short became an icon, her story a chilling reminder of the darkness lurking beneath the City of Angels.